So, welcome back, everybody, after a long Christmas break. Well deserved. It has been 87 days that the party have been traveling together. It began extracting information from the Duchess, a lich, all the way back near Baldur's Gate, travelling to Chult in the jungle to find the cure to a death curse, which you since discovered was a device that was drawing souls feeding into a fetus of a baby god, or at least a baby god that was a fetus. Orchestrated none other by Acerak, a very powerful lich that you managed to defeat in battle, who ran away from the battle, destroying the soulmonger, releasing the souls into the world and the air. You managed to end the curse and return back to Port Nyanzaru, hails its heroes, where you were given a villa for your stay and your heroics, lauded as champions and heroes as well. However, things weren't quite at their end. A sighting of Kathla led you to the desert. A dwarven master disguise artist who tried to pit one side of dwarves against the other in order to take over this diamond and jewel trade between Chult and Baldur's Gate, thwarted by your efforts slaying numerous pirates in a cove and taking their ships and using them as your own. In fact, using them to sail to the Chandalar coast, where you landed at a pirate city, but managed to start a very small riot before fleeing across the desert sands towards your destination now being Miah. On the way, you were attacked by a great blue dragon. It destroyed the small town that you'd stopped off at, and as it banked and turned and landed, you realized or spotted the rider was Kathla. Not interested in you at all. Kathla circled around and was led off by your sacred elk, who hasn't been seen since, but has been resurrected in a new form. Running and fleeing across the desert with two of the survivors from Alar's attack, you managed to take a long rest in Reuben's Hollow. Not before being attacked by a giant, gargantuan rat-like creature that burrowed out of the ground in an attempt to eat all of you. And as tides of battle are in your favour, the sound of the battle drew a gigantic purple worm, which managed to swallow one of the survivors, kill, with some assistance, the legendary creature, and was then slain by yourselves. Which brings us up to speed as you had then rested, drunk your fill of some very good honeyed ale that you'd found, and then made your way across the desert sands to your destination of Miah. And as you arrived at this walled, enclosed, small city, you noticed that the entrance is covered with tents of refugees milling about, victims of the dragon attack. The city, however, busy, appears rather at ease. It hasn't been attacked at all, and it seems that the people have now noticed you as you walk in through the front gates. I'm going to switch them now. The Desert Oasis town sprawls across roughly 3 acres, surrounding an oblong-shaped oasis of water. To the east and west, cliffs loom high, providing natural shelter while sand dunes stretch endlessly on all sides. Flat roofed stone buildings intersect with sun-bleached streets that wind their way through the town, leading to what appears to be a market centre surrounding buildings at the far end. A large temple, a bathhouse, and what looks like a tavern as well. The air hums with tension, and refugees cast weary glances at the sky. As you arrive, your companion who survived till now strides forth, almost quite very confidently, and beckons you. Come, my friends. Welcome to Miah. Isn't she beautiful?
After the trip we've been through, anything would be, but quite surprising, yes.
Well, not to worry. Tonight, or even now, we will see if, hopefully, everyone is here and we can feast and fill our bellies.
A bit of time off before we head off, but we can't stay for too long.
Of course. But come, I will lead you this way. And Ali points up the side path where the palm trees ring the water's edge. Are you guys gonna follow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right behind you.
As you walk over the sun-baked sand, you pass a number of squat houses, sun-bleached two-story buildings that sit quietly at the edge of the dusty stretch of sand. This is the path of Sahab. It is lots of tradesmen and city guard live here. Yeah. We are headed up ahead.
Tradesmen from out of the city.
Say that again?
Tradesmen from outside the city, or?
Oh, no. They're the tradesmen that live within the walls over here. The people outside of the city, they tend to find accommodation on the other side of the oasis over there. And he points down to exactly the opposite area, where you can see a couple of squat buildings that are not in as good condition as this stretch of buildings over here. Some of the walls in there are ramshackled, bits of paint are flaking off, and the very building at the water's edge over there you can see has got small low fences, people milling about, having smokes outside and drinks. Sheep and goats are running around almost freely. It looks a little chaotic. You don't want to go down there unless you are looking for a couple of labor hands, maybe small things like saddle buckles or camel bridles, those sorts of things. It's like a trading post.
Why wouldn't you want to go down there otherwise?
We have no business, my friends. We're going for some food now.
All right.
And of course, he sniffs his armpits. I think I need a bath.
Quick walk through the lake.
No, you cannot. No, the oasis here and everywhere in the land is sacred.
Fair.
That does sound delightful, yeah.
I'm just gonna keep thinking, and I'm not gonna say it out loud. Up ahead.
What if someone pushes you in?
Well, look, accidents happen.
Oh.
You know, and of course,
Hmm.
it is only during the full moon that we allow naked bathing.
Galena, I would like
So
to see
people
you go
do
on the
bathe in
right
there.
side of everyone while we're walking. Yes. Consider it personal courtesy.
Nobody want to go for a dip?
And Luna,
You are not to
eyesight
put
on your face.
your-
Do not
You're
control water
not-
thingy.
You're not to put Valrus in the water and Lunan in the water, or me for that matter.
I was about to
You can
say.
almost see how a small wave is following Luna.
I didn't know you had shape water.
You should have wished it, Saloon.
As you reach the last house at the row before the path splits, standing outside, rather bravely in full plate mail armor, is a broad-shouldered man. He looks to be in his late 50s. He surveys the area with almost an unshakable gaze as he sees you coming. Roll a perception check for me, all of you.
Just roll tonight.
Ooh.
Crikey.
You wanted it from all? So I thought you said one.
I thought, have you rolled, Lunan?
No. But now I have.
Oh, alright. Yelena, the group's rating brings yours up as well. As you're all walking towards him, just looking at him, you can see scars from past battles mark his tan skin. A great big one runs up the side of his face, almost cutting into his jawline and up towards his ear, where a small chunk is missing. But it's the fresh dents and scratches on his silvered armor that tell of his most recent fight. A great big gouge running across his left arm's bicep. You can see it's been patched together kind of roughly because there's discolored metal in between as well. Despite the marks on his armor, it gleams in the sun, almost bright and shining in your eyes. He has piercing green eyes that almost seem to stare at you. They look hardened. This person has definitely seen numerous battles, and as you look at him, you notice seated behind him in the shade are three more knights dressed in full plate breastplates, greaves, boots, sweating in the heat. Whereas the gentleman in front of you, the heat doesn't seem to bother him at all. As you approach, his gaze locks on to all of you one by one. And instantly, your high perceptions, you can see he's measuring your worth. And then at the end of what appears to feel like 15 minutes, then he gives you a nod.
She leans over to one of the others. Why did the man just nod at
He considers you to be a worthy fighter.
Why, of course.
Ah,
Who wouldn't see that? Have you seen me?
a bit too much.
Don't need to be that way, Valrus. I was so nice to you. And now you make me regret it.
Exactly what I was thinking.
You weren't nice to me.
What do you mean?
Okay,
told
I
you
guess
the truth.
a little bit. Fine. Do you want me to push you in the leg, Kitty?
You're welcome to try.
Dustin has placed himself as far away from you as possible.
It doesn't have to be this way.
No, but I take my chances at you trying to shove me there.
Oh. If you're all the way over there and I have to drag you all the way over there, then somebody's
Yes,
going
what an
to.
ordeal!
And it is an ordeal.
That's where we ended up.
You are now currently walking past the group of knights, and then just heading past a corner. And as you do, the houses ahead split up, and awnings run from one wall of the building to the opposite building. There are stalls and little trestles outside in between, under the shade, and just through the corridor of the buildings you can see a couple more stalls in front. A narrow corridor between two grand houses opens up into an area filled with vendors as they call out over displays of sweet treats dusted with spice. The smell of roasted nuts and honey reaches your senses, almost sweet and inviting. And as you look, you can see drinks on counters that appear to be chilled in this heat. Other vendors appear to offer finely worked travel charms and trinkets, and mingled in with the scent of roasted nuts, aromas of sweet palm sugar and citrus fill the air. Ali smiles and turns around to you and he says, "Well, my friends, this is obviously a bazaar, but I think we should perhaps take a bath before we venture into any of the hospitable places that we might stay for quite some time."
Bath, eh?
Varus, you know what to do. The spell that you have.
It's a perfectly fine lake over there.
Mm-hmm.
But it means that we have to go and do something first.
How about this? You challenge that guard to a duel, and if you win, I'll give you a free cleaning.
But what if I accidentally kill him?
Don't.
But what if I do? It's happened before.
I don't think it was accidental.
It was, in a way. I didn't think they'd be so weak.
My only regret is that they changed the grapple rules, else I would have grabbed both of you by and dragged you off. I won. I won.
It's still multi-attack, no?
It's on, but it's unarmed attacks. So.
Yeah, Grappler is a monk now.
Yeah. Or a strength
Alright then.
fighter.
Yeah.
Where can my friends here bathe? And I use prestidigitation to clean myself off.
Ooh.
You won't do that for me?
That's a
Yeah,
good trick.
that is never gonna replace the joy of actually having a bath.
I thought you
Yes.
just licked yourself.
That was in confidence, and you're not to speak of it anywhere else.
There was one time.
Oh no, Ayu, no! Please, let me have this unseen. I don't need this knowledge.
Uh,
Well, my friends, I mean, we can always just go for some drinks. If you are that
No. Bath is okay. I'm pretty sure we all. Well, okay. apart from
Let's
him.
go and have a nice bath. It will be good for relaxing the muscles as well. And get the feet. Because I'm starting to blister.
And I think we might still have like rat or worm guts on us.
Yeah, I mean, Valorous was covered up to his elbows until he's just taken to them off him.
But
why didn't
But
you
I-
do this before? Why didn't you wait till we got here to do it?
Well, some higher forces above decided it would be so.
Okay.
have to remind
He
you.
wanted to feel impressive for a little bit longer. It's a foreign experience. Too.
Have to clean our clothes after. When we take a bath, you can clean them since you're already clean.
Just because I'm clean doesn't mean I can't use a bath.
Fair enough.
So wasteful.
Wasteful,
Yeah,
is it?
you're wasting their water when you're already clean. Do we look like we're surrounded by an abundance of water?
I look at the.
Mhm.
Wait.
Oh, one big lake in a vast desert means we're surrounded by an abundance of water.
You're worse than Lord's children when you're talking about taking a bath. Jesus.
Some people are reluctant.
Yeah, right.
Oh, oh, sorry,
Yeah.
not Jesus. Ayun or something. I don't know.
As you
Does this right? Perhaps we should just go.
Ali's already been walking as you've been talking.
Yeah, I imagined.
And he has just headed
Run to
he's headed off.
have to run to catch him up. Yeah.
Will do, yeah. Has that appeared for you? No.
You think so?
Huh. Let me just see if this token. Interesting. Maybe. Yeah, no. No tokens are appearing on your side when I pop it down. Right, anyway. He heads off to the bathhouse over there. I'll draw. And as you head towards it, you can see a broad ornate structure of polished sandstone and painted tiles. The bathhouse sits low and wide against the edge of the cliff walls, its foundations built directly over a natural spring. As you step inside the lower section, the gentle burble of water can be heard, and the scent of mineral steam mingles with fragrant oils wafting from the arched doorways. You move through lavish balconies, cushioned areas, and it strikes you odd that you haven't been asked to pay to step in yet. Ali smiles and waves you on, taking a detour right, and then he takes a left corridor turn, and he stops for a second. Yelena, I think you can go in that side over there. And he just points to what looks like a very small room that's got wooden benches around the sides, and baskets. You can have your privacy over there, and the men, we will go this way.
Fine. Finally some peace and quiet.
And Ali leads
you
the
there.
rest of you just around the corner ahead through an archway where a very similar arranged room is. As you all step in, there's a stack of empty baskets on the one side, and there are some white wrappings hanging off hooks on the other side of the entrance as you walk in. Ali grabs a basket, he grabs a white wrapping, and turns around and have any of you ever been into a bathhouse before?
Yes, definitely. Though it was in. Sorry, it was in Schultz.
I don't know if the jungle bathhouses are the same, but over here we use a punyan, and you wrap it around your body to make sure you keep your privacy intact.
Did we have something like that in Chult?
I actually don't remember.
Just let it hang there.
It was more of a private bathhouse, that part of it. But I think that. Did I actually ever go there with Vargo? Or did we never get to it, but I kept talking about going to that blasted bathhouse in Nyansaru?
I think you and Vargo went once at the beginning.
Yeah.
You did take a trip that side. Yeah. Why don't you give me a history or just an intelligence check?
Well, both are equally bad, but nevertheless. No, I haven't learned history since. Nah.
You recall,
Too long ago.
You recall that you've been into a bathhouse, but
Yeah.
the word that he's used, you have no idea. You do remember wearing clothes in the bathhouse, but not how it operates. Ali can see your confusion, and then he goes on to explain how you do the wrapping. And it is a loosely folded wrapping, and it wraps around your body in various strips and straps, and then tucks in on itself to form like swimming shorts in a way.
Oh.
Yeah. With none of this knowledge, however, Yelena, what are you going to do when you walk into the room on your own?
I think she knows that generally being naked in a bathhouse is a no-no. So she will find a towel or a robe, or she'll see if there's anybody else in there that she can copy.
Interesting. You two, as you walk in, you see a pile of wicker baskets on the right-hand side of the entranceway, and on the left-hand side, hanging off hooks, not so much bathrobes, but long, thick strips of cloth. Why don't you give me an intelligence check?
Oh
To the
no.
club, Jelena.
Okay, it was.
Well, still better.
bad.
You know what? I mean, 13, yeah. You take a look at these. They're about 3 meters long, and almost instinctively, you recognize them as body wrappings. The baskets
Okay, yeah.
themselves are meant for your dirty clothes. The body wrappings for your body.
She looks at her clothes. She thinks to herself, I'm not giving anyone my armor.
Actually, I just realized something, and I also forgot earlier. But we still have exhaustion 1, right? When we arrived here.
Yes.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay, just checking, because I don't know if it automatically minuses 2 from our rolls, but yeah, it should. I think. Let me just confirm.
Which rolls are you talking about?
You are exhausted in the new system. You get -2 to your rolls instead of
Oh, do you
the
mean
net.
if you, the exhausted state that you're in penalizes the
Yeah.
you're making?
Yeah, exactly. And the ones we did before with the perception and all that. Yeah, I forgot we were exhausted. That's all.
I thought it would apply it automatically.
Yeah, I thought so too, but it doesn't seem to do it.
Did it not? Isn't your intelligence +0? Or is it
Mine's
-1?
mine's
Until-
minus one.
-1 as well, so it's not withdrawing both of them and not doing it the perception check either. So it was just a note of order. Future rolls. Sorry to interrupt everything, guys.
No, it's okay.
I was just checking and said, "Oh, exhaustion 1. Why do I have exhaustion 1? Oh, right. I know."
So, and the rest of you then, as Ali shows you how to do the wrappings, he grabs a basket and pops his clothes inside, and places it in the center of the room. And then he makes to leave. Do you follow suit?
Oh, when in the desert, do as the desert do. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just follow suit.
All right. Everyone else?
Lunan does the same, but he keeps his medallion on, the pendant.
Mm-hmm. Those?
Yeah, does the same.
All right. And Yelena, what are you doing with your armor?
She's gonna try and put all her stuff in her bag, and there's a bench.
Mm-hmm.
She'll leave it. Oh, no, she's gonna take it with her. She's too paranoid to leave it.
All right. Fair enough. As you all walk out and converge in the archway, Ali looks at you and, oh, if you want to wash it yourself, you can take it. Otherwise, if you leave it in the room, they will wash everything for you.
But what if they break it?
What is it that you are scared of?
do you think they're gonna do? Grab hammers and smash at your armor?
They might. What if they work for the Lich?
Why would they be whacking for a leech?
Why does anybody work for a Lich? I don't know. But apparently it's very enticing.
Bathhouse liches, dangerous creatures.
He looks at Carolina. Are you working for a leech? What did they promise?
No,
Infinite power.
I kill Liches. In return for infinite power.
Aha. Okay. And all of you travel with her. Wow. Brave.
There used to be a wizard who was much more of a lich than she is, so it's quite alright.
I'm pretty sure he wants to become a Lich.
And she does hit quite hard, especially when a lich is involved.
I do. We nearly killed him. We were so close.
He's already dead.
Well, I want him to die again. Permanently.
So you'll get your chance one day.
She's always like this, Ali. Don't worry.
Perhaps.
Ali is strangely very quiet at this moment and steps closer to you, Duckett. I take it she doesn't like to lose.
I've never seen her lose. Dusted lies through his teeth.
In which case, then roll a deception. Roll deception.
Oh no!
Don't worry about her. She might get a bit feisty at first, but she forgives easily.
She never holds a grudge.
Still, remember what you all did. You let go.
I keep telling you they let him go. I did not. I know that this is as a
You're an
contrived
action.
reason, but
Is an action, Dustin.
no, on the contrary, I let you deal with it. And you didn't deal with it. It's not my problem.
Why?
Oh boy.
Nothing is gonna bring Bert back so you can kill him.
Well, no, he's dead. Which is fine, I guess.
As far as we know.
He's dead, Valorous. Leave it be.
Ali takes another step to the side, and this time Ali stands next to Luna. You seem like the safest one here.
That could have gotten to
Which,
him,
in and of itself, is worrying that Lunan is the safest bet here.
Don't worry, I just know how to keep my mouth shut.
Ali looks at you and gives you a wink.
Press X to doubt. That statement on its own is not keeping your mouth shut.
You hear a cat in the background.
Yes.
Dustin.
June.
Well, okay. I think I'm going to have a soak. It is this way. And Ali quickly runs almost in a fast stride as he moves quickly towards another room where you can see steam billowing through archways. And then he almost disappears into the fog. And then you hear gentle splashing sounds.
It's to go first.
Sure, I'll get in.
Because
I
of,
guess.
yeah.
She puts her bag down and
Mhm.
gets in the thing.
You're gonna follow him through the archway, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Yelena, the first thing that hits you is a waft of warm air. And you can almost smell citrus in it, and then an undercurrent of like minerals. And the heat almost seems to brush itself across your skin, and the pores in your skin instantly pop open as you feel the heat seeping its way into your skin. But it's damp, not like dry desert heat. And then your toes encounter some warm water, and you hear a bit of gurgling and bubbling. The entire room itself is on a hot spring, and as you look down, almost carved into the rock itself are small steps, seats, and you can see Ali maybe about 5 meters on the other side of the room as he's slowly swimming across this like bubbling pool of water, heat rising. He's doing a backstroke as he makes his way to the other side of the room. The rest of you follow?
Yeah.
Ahead is what looks like a room that has been built over a natural spring. Steps and benches carved into the side of the rock itself, and down, you couldn't say whether it's 5 or 10 feet below the surface, but almost shimmering on the bottom, you can see minerals in the stone and the rock itself. It's a pity none of you are dwarves, or you'd be able to recognize. But the beauty itself, as it glistens and shines, is very enticing. This place itself is worth more than gold. As you lounge about and relax, I'd like everyone to give me a constitution check, please. And then, how long do you think you're going to spend in this steam house?
Yeah.
There we go, Valrus, thank you. A check.
Oh.
Everyone else did a save, but...
Cool.
Yeah, sorry.
Ali,
In
you
that
You
case-
can remove one. Then, since we have a -2 to it, it would be remove 3 then. Yeah, so 5 for me.
Oof.
And then 7 for me, I think. Yeah, because it's -5 for me for the proficiency, and then it's -2, so it's -7. So yeah, that's a 7 for me.
Mm-hmm. Valrus and Yelena, the water seeps into your skin and it is relaxing and refreshing. It's almost as if it's healing at the same time. It just, being within this water with those rolls, it just feels right to stay here for as long as you possibly can. How many? You're all on full health, yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yelena, you especially feel as if the exhaustion doesn't have any effect on you while you're in this water. How long are you going
She
to
watches
stay
her
in the
bag the
bathhouse?
entire time.
Sorry?
She watches her bag the entire time.
Roll a perception check.
Who's to say it hasn't already been pilfered?
Now you get disadvantage because it's in dim light as well.
Oh,
Fog and steam.
Oh no.
that's a 5 with the -2 from the exhaustion.
It's quite difficult to see more than 10 feet past you. You can't really see where you placed the basket.
No.
How long do you plan to spend in the bathhouse?
Depends.
One day?
Ready? One day.
One day. Wow.
Half an hour out.
Yeah, I think that's a good time to spend.
Which one? Half an hour or an hour?
Half an hour.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. After half an hour then, you no longer feel weary. You feel slightly refreshed, but what you do notice is that you're hungry. It's been quite some time since you've made your way to this small walled city and into the bathhouse.
Mm.
A local wouldn't happen to know any reasonable places to eat.
You hear a splash of water from the other side. Did you say eat? Oh. Ali looks at you. I could eat, yes. Shall we
well.
make a move then?
I think we're about ready. Assuming everyone else is.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good to get the move on.
Yes.
Alright.
As you said.
You guys then make your way to the side of the enclosed area, climbing out of the warm spring water. And as you step forward, Yelena, you spot your basket. The haze clears and give me a perception check.
Oh no.
Is everything in it?
That's good.
20.
The first thing you notice is it looks like someone's emptied it out and rearranged it. Someone's been through your stuff.
Someone has touched my stuff.
You take a step closer, and then a light catches your eye, a reflection. You're not quite sure what it is because it's blinding your vision as you try and reach your hand down to grab your basket, enraged that someone would dare put their hands on your stuff. And as you lean forward, the glint of your armor doesn't blind you anymore, and you look down. It's neatly folded and stacked and arranged. Someone's gone to the trouble of cleaning it, and oh, it smells like roses.
It smells so nice. But someone touched my things.
I'm sorry, I'm just in the heavy weapons guy at the touch way. Who touched my dog? That's the only thing. I'm so sorry. I apologize.
You hear a small giggle behind you as Ali is laughing, trying to stifle it. And you say, I did tell you they will clean everything for you. You're just making, problems for yourself.
I saved some trouble for me.
We'll save some trouble for you. Look, I just like my things where I can see them, okay?
There they are.
But
Wait,
don't
have we all
touch.
followed Jalena into the women's changing room since we can have this conversation, or what's going on?
No, she brought her
She
basket.
brought them to.
She brought
to
it
the-
with her to the basket.
Oh, okay. I was for a moment, I was like, what? Wait. How can we have this conversation? Oh no!
Yeah, she didn't trust anyone else.
Nope.
But look at how neatly organized it all is.
It better not be broken.
Better shape than I've seen it since
Since what? Huh?
you got it.
It's not my fault so many things keep trying to kill us.
I feel like you chased them out.
Do you like being in front of things 5 foot away from death every time something pops its head out and is like, oh,
No. He's
I'm
he's at
hungry.
least 30 feet. He's at least 30 feet away from.
I know,
from dying every time.
that's the point. He's never so close to death. Always hiding.
You would put him close to death with this
somehow.
stuff.
Get some better clothes. You should know better by now.
The clothes for what? We're in the desert.
So, you can still look good in the desert.
I mean, I do it flawlessly.
Follow his example.
Because it lasted off and it just walks off to find its stuff.
Ali follows you. That is some party of adventurers you travel with, Dusted. Are they always this funny?
Well, they. I think it's better for them if they do it than trying to stop it. And that's all Dustin's gonna say.
Okay. Well, I am going to get dressed and then we are going to find something to drink.
Yes.
The rest of us follow suit as well. Eventually.
Eventually. Probably forced to by some of the patrons inside who are
Yeah.
just looking at you and talking in hushed, whispered tones.
Yeah.
Trying not to make eye contact.
We're going.
Okay. The rest of you head to the change rooms and find your clothes are pristine, cleaned, folded, neatly arranged in your baskets. And as you take the time to get dressed, Ali and Dusted meet you outside. So, we can go to the Gilded Camel if you are looking for some drinks, or of course we can go straight to business, and we can find my cousin, who happens to be my uncle.
Do you all think?
Wait,
For a moment, you can tell Dustin is doing the math in his head.
your
Just standing
cousin
there
is
like,
not. I hear properly.
cool. Then his father, mother.
Is this a normal human thing to do?
Are you asking me?
Well,
I forgot you're not human. Is this? Is
Like, I know we're
this?
in the desert and no one had sunscreen or anything.
You
Is this regular? I didn't think people married their relatives.
well,
Maybe they do. I don't know actually.
what do you mean you don't? I mean, I have
No.
first cousins, second cousins, I have fourth cousins, all removed, you know. Somewhere down the line, everyone in the desert has married everybody else.
Oh,
Could it? If his father's mother married her,
does it not get confusing?
but he could do that if it was second wife, and then just sort of like trying to go through the combination.
So does that mean you're related to the? I've forgotten whether or not it's a sultan or a king.
Yes,
It's a
Sultan.
Sultan. Yeah, I thought so. Does that mean you're related to the sultan?
Well, here is the thing. The royal line doesn't pass from one to another because of family ties.
No.
When one royal family is killed, we elect another. And if
And-
that family line dies out, then we have to elect another.
I must ask, you specified is killed instead of passed away. Is this a common occurrence?
Well,
Oh shit! We landed in the Ottoman Empire. Holy shit! Fuck!
No!
it is not always that the Sultan is in charge, you see. It is the Kurum who run the country.
Right. Right, meaning
Meaning the Sultan is mostly just a puppet.
and if they don't listen, I suppose they
He gets put to the knife. We have traditional nobles, we have a class system. But when you are talking about the politics of the country, popularity and prowess pave the way to a good life.
fair enough. If it works.
Hmm.
There needs to be order in the desert, you know. We have creatures that come up out of the sands. We have orcs and trolls to the north that invade all the time. Only the strong survive, and if we don't have the right order, we get overrun.
So what do the current ruling parties plan to do about this dragon?
I have no idea, my friend, which is why we are going to talk to Lareth.
Is that your uncle?
Yes,
Cousin?
it is. Well, let us just call him the Lock of El Miah.
Meaning
I think you would say he is like a speaker for the city, elected
Right.
representative.
right, well, makes sense. The papers he can grant us to enter the larger city.
There you go. You are understanding what I'm talking about. Ah, you see, you are the cleverest one in this party, are you not?
The bar is very low.
you say, referring to yourself?
Look, numbers are very difficult, you know? And remembering things is even harder.
I know, Yarlana, I know.
But otherwise, I'm fine.
Well, where's this bar or diner or whatever we're going to?
Camel sounds fancy.
Ah, well. I can take you to Lareth right away, or we can stop for something to eat.
I suggest we go eat some, rest a bit, have a cup of tea.
Wise man. Fill our bellies a little bit and, have a drink, relax. This way. And he heads straight out of the bathhouse between the two houses into the marketplace and then hangs a left. And as he does, you can see that there's an enclosed area, there's some stalls, and towards the small domed building at the back. And here, nestled in the shadow of the area, is a small indoor, let's call it a pub, hanging outside on a wooden swinging sign is a picture of a camel standing in gold. This is the gilded camel. It is on our market. And as you look around, you notice it's quite lively. There's people in one corner playing on some drums and some instruments. The square itself is paved with sun-baked stones as people are sitting and lounging in chairs and under awnings to keep themselves cool. The stones don't seem like they're giving off any kind of a heat, but they're warm, smooth, most likely generations of people walking over them. Should we sit inside or should we go sit somewhere underneath one of these shaded awnings? Find yourselves a seat. I will get us something to drink. And he disappears into the shaded area in the awning, presumably to the bar.
Mm.
Where are you guys gonna take a seat?
What were our options?
Outdoors or indoors?
Outdoors or indoors or upstairs.
Inside?
Mhm.
If it is not too hot.
Worse than out here, I assume. We'll go inside.
Okay. You head inside. There's quite a few spaces inside. You can see some long trestle tables in the center. Surrounding the walls on the inside are cushioned benches, small little nooks where one can lean in, and small tables for drinks. But it seems like the center of the area is where you would sit to have a meal.
Shall we?
Lead the way.
Alan takes a seat where there is room for all of them.
Awesome. With the intention to sit on the trestles. for food?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a D4 roll, would you?
2.
Awesome. Okay. Seating yourself right in the center, you sit down. The tables are surprisingly smooth and clean. The wood itself has been sanded down and polished, and it seems like someone's been paying attention to keeping the place in stores just as clean as outside. There isn't a speck of sand, even though you're in a desert, anywhere that you can see on this table. You sit down, and about 2 minutes later, as all of you are sitting, Ali comes back and he's like, I took the liberty of ordering food and drinks. And to send...
Could you ask for a canister of boiling water as well? I have some tea I would like to drink with me.
Well, of course, my friend. Okay. And he turns around and stands up and walks over to one of the ladies. She looks like a waitress and leans over, says something to her, smiles, and turns back and... Right, so your boiling water will come as well. I have also taken the liberty of sending a message to Lareth, my uncle, in the hopes that he will join us here so we don't have to go to the courthouse to find him. Yeah?
Sounds acceptable.
Though the tea I will serve might make some of us pass out.
Oh, I realize what tea it is.
It isn't long that you have to wait for your drinks that arrive. And there is a round of clear liquid with, funnily enough, they look like mango leaves, but they're mint inside, packed with ice. And they serve you each, it's almost like a mint cactus juice. Very refreshing as well. After that, Lunan, a very small cauldron arrives on your table on a silvered tray for your leaves, your tea. It's probably about 2 liters in size.
It's about good. I will prepare enough for all of us, and then looking at Ali. Would you like some as well? It helps you recover, but it can have some side effects.
Oh, is this a tradition from where you are from?
Yeah. Or from where we just came from. It's from Schult.
This sounds...
It has some medicinal effects helping you recover from an exhausting journey.
Ali looks excited as he accepts your offer. And
Good. Then I will.
Drowsy.
How many are we then? Then we're 5, right?
Yes.
Then I will prepare 5 doses. I don't know if you want me to roll, since I can't fail with if I do guidance.
Yeah, roll anyway, just in case.
Yes. Depending on how you handle nat 1. Medicine check. Oh, true. I have a -2 as well, so I could have failed, but yeah, I didn't. So that's a 19 plus guidance.
Nice.
So that's a total of 22.
Okay. Easy stuff. And as it's about to finish boiling, Lunan, some food comes out. You've got a couple of warm dishes that come out. They look like some sort of meat on beds of rice for the warm side of things. There's something that looks like a coiled sausage on a bed of big green leaves. There are also platters of fruit that you can see, coconuts, there's dates, and mangoes and pineapples that come out. Some of them are grilled as well, covered in sugar and honey. And then 2 big jugs of what looks like some ale of some sort come out as well.
Nice.
Try a bit of everything.
Nice.
It's the best policy.
Is everyone happy to tuck in?
Yeah.
Luna will eat.
Alright. And then Lunan, your Mengeles will be ready as well. So you could
Yes.
you can drink some Mengeles while you are.
I think I will drink not while I'm eating, so I will have it after I've had my fill, thinking it might help me handle the liquid better.
Fair enough.
All right.
But I serve it in cups to everyone.
Okay.
All right.
And I'd take it, is everyone going to drink enough, like 5 ounces enough to get rid of a level of exhaustion?
Yeah.
Yeah, if Lunan is instructing that, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
And Dusted, hold on with your drinking. You might, if need be, want to stab any one of us to get us to wake up. In case we fall asleep.
All
Lunan
right.
says that's the last thing he says before chugging it.
Okay, so I'll just have to what? I did. Okay.
He
Yeah.
That's all you heard.
He said stab.
I said
Yeah.
you stab.
Yeah.
Does that mean
And then you hope. Yeah, I guess everyone has to roll then.
Yeah. Lunan drank at least. You want the con save?
Please, yeah. Once.
It will be +4 from your Lena, I guess, or what is it you have?
Jeez.
+5.
+5 now. Yes, Lunan is fine.
Wow, Dustin.
Everyone is,
you.
I think.
I think
Yeah,
everyone is
even with
above
-2.
20 with this.
Yeah.
Easy. Okay.
And then Ali.
Yes. This will be quite embarrassing.
It will be hilarious if his brother comes or cousin comes just as it faints.
Yeah, don't count on me stabbing him to waking him up. Wait, how much bonus does he have?
Well, I mean, he needs a 12, firstly. Let me double check.
Yeah. He gets 5 from Jelena. That's 8, so anything. That gives +4 better, or unless he is exhausted too, in which he needs +6.
He only gets +1 to his constitution.
Yeah. Okay.
And he was exhausted.
Yeah.
So he has a +4 with Jarlena's bonus.
No, because he didn't join you from the beginning of the journey. He didn't pick up that level of exhaustion from the journey at all.
Okay.
So Yelena's.
So he's just drinking it for the fun of it.
Yes, he is. Well, I mean, you did tell him it was a cultural thing, so he's experiencing the culture, isn't he?
Yeah.
So he gets a 9 altogether, I think.
With the bonus?
With Yelena's 5, he got 3 plus.
Oh yeah.
1 is 4. And...
He's sleeping for an hour.
And as predicted, Lunan, as Ali finishes the drink and he appears to be falling asleep, you catch movement next to you. Ali's head hits the table, and then a younger looking version of him stands next to you and looks down. Ah, Ali. Greetings. I see you met my cousin Ali. I am Lareth. I help with the administration of Almia. Ali told me to come in haste. That there are some people to meet. I get here and find he's sleeping on the job.
It's been a long
He has had a long journey from.
Long journey and a bit too much to drink.
He did almost get eaten by a rat as well.
Yeah.
Oh, a big rat.
A big rat. And a worm.
I just imagine Kalina says rat, and then it's like big rat, and then she clarifies, yeah, big rat, and then splits his arms. It's with dusted.
Both of you roll under.
Please have a seat and join us.
Oh,
He
I'm not lying.
looks at you, Lunan, as he moves to sit
The
down
sweet-
next to you.
Oh God.
Yeah,
Rolled so
definitely, Dustin, you fail in persuading him. Yeleni, he looks at you and he's quite uncertain, but he'll go along with it for the moment. Rats, okay, yeah, well, I mean, Ali was in the military, so, you know, I wouldn't put it past him. So, he takes a seat, and I see you have come to enjoy the flavors of Almia. Of course, you have heard of the problems that we are facing in the desert.
You have a lich problem.
Not only heard, we have seen some of it.
Lich.
Well, not the lich, the dragon
dragon.
flying around.
We know it's a lich.
Yeah, there's also a lich somewhere, but yeah. Let's wait with that for now.
Lich, Yuan-Ti, a dragon,
A dwarf?
a dwarf.
Why does she get to ride the dragon? This isn't fair.
Are you envious of the lich worshipper, Jelena?
Dragon?
No.
No, the lich worshipper, Katla. The bootlicker for the lich.
You sound like you are quite familiar with this beast, then.
It is.
Close
It is
encounter
massive.
with it.
Yes.
You have encountered the beast and survived.
How do you say bravely hidden? Doesn't taste
We have
that.
used my poor mount as bait.
Yes.
I see. I might have somebody that would be interested in offering you some employment.
To kill a lich?
that what you are here to
She's
do?
obsessed.
Yeah,
She's
kind of.
obsessed.
We came
Yes.
here looking for a dwarf who turns out to be riding the dragon that's destroying everything.
Happen to know why they're doing this?
You seem to be very familiar with the problem that we are facing. Perhaps you could tell us.
But we don't know where the dragon came from.
Nor why
We
they're
only know that
attacking.
the dragon is a almost a shape shifting spy that tries to stir up conflict wherever she goes. Death follows. She poisoned a king, so if the Sultan is shouldn't receive her as a visitor anytime soon, I should inquire that she doesn't do it. um, so yes, and well, we have reasons to believe that she serves a lich that might be here somewhere, as well as a snake lady who has also come here to do something in the north. Was it? It's north of here, right?
I
Just
believe so.
looks at this. Yeah. Past the frozen waste.
That is a lot to take in. And he reaches for the ale in the center of the table and an empty mug and pours himself a drink. How is it that you know of all of this information?
You,
Part of it through lived experience, the other part through tasks given to us.
you know the death curse? I presume it was here too. I think it was everywhere.
Yes, there was a curse. Pillaging the land. What of it?
Well, it was based in Chorlton. The one behind it is the Lich, who probably employed the dwarf, who are all now in your country for some reason.
And
We only met each other to get rid of the curse.
And the Lich. Don't forget that bit.
We didn't know about the Lich to begin with.
No, but
But yeah, that was. If I ever meet a Lich, I want to get rid of him. I don't think there's ever gonna be a good Lich.
no good Liches.
I see. So now you are here in the desert to hunt this changing dragon person and kill a lich.
Yes.
Two of them yesterday.
Well, how can we help?
Many
We've been
problems
talking with
we-
Ali,
Well, I'm afraid Ali is out of office at the moment.
and he has already promised one of your services to us for helping him getting here.
Well,
That was a
and
letter.
we should also possibly help that the uncle was the actual the part of that deal. In case you've forgotten.
Yeah.
So we still owe you a favor first, I think. The idea is to have an audience with the Sultan, so we can inquire about this, as well as explain why we are here.
I see. Well, in which case, I think perhaps destiny has taken her hand and given us something that we can both use. When you are finished your meal, I think you should come with me. I have something I need to show you. What do you say?
Sounds good.
Not opposed. We'll just have to wait for Ali to wake up.
Oh.
Should be only another 47 minutes or so.
I'm sure that we can have some drinks until Ali wakes up. This is not a problem at all. I tell you what. Let me get you another round.
I don't.
Mm-hmm. Alright. He gets up to go and order some drinks. And he disappears for, I'd probably say about 10 minutes. Are you going to enjoy your meal until he gets back? Or
Yeah.
chat amongst yourselves?
Enjoy
Yeah.
our meal, I
Mm.
think. Yes.
Alright, so eventually 10 minutes passes and Lareth returns and he's empty-handed, but behind him is a lady with a tray. She's very well, I'd say very well dressed. I mean, she's got like a big white frilly shirt on. You can see hoops of gold jewelry dangling from her ears, and her fingers are drizzling or dripping with jewels and garnets and little amber rings. Definitely somebody who's used to flaunting her wealth. And she's carrying your tray of drinks. She pops them down and each in front of you. Roll a perception check for me. Oof, Valrus. Crikey. Oof, dusted. Crikey. God,
Wow.
20s, holy crap. Luna, not bad for once. For once you're outdone. Holy cow.
For once I rolled a 7.
Before the mugs even touch the surface of the table, Dusted and Valrus, the two of you recognize the scent that comes off those mugs. You recognize the honeyed cactus brew that you had in Reuben's Hollow. The smell is distinctive, aromatic, some might say. She puts down one of these in front of you, and Lareth over here tells me that you are on the hunt for this dragon. Is this true?
Do you know anything about dragons?
Yes, I think everybody does. They're large and they breathe destruction.
What about this one?
I'm not too familiar with this one, my dear, but
No?
no. But what I am familiar with is ale and booze. And I was wondering if perhaps you might do me a favor.
What kind of favor?
The kind that puts hard-earned gold in your hand.
That doesn't tell me what kind of favor you're asking for.
Oh, you are a smart one. Well, you see, been a week since my shipment arrived. I haven't seen it. I was wondering if perhaps on your travels, if you come across a barrel of my gilded honey ale, you could return it to me. It's in a small town called Reuben's Hollow.
I like that. Sounds familiar.
I'm willing to pay 400 gold for my alcohol.
I feel like there's something sussy about this woman. Maybe I'm just being paranoid. Mead.
Yeah, cactus, honeyed ale, mead.
Where was it coming from?
Well, you see, this is the thing. It's brewed in Reuben's Hollow. It is the only place that it is made.
Wait, that was the place where the rat.
It was where the structure
I was like,
saw with the purple worm. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, it sounds really familiar, and I couldn't put my finger on it.
This is a boss table, by the way. That barrel we have found.
Oh,
You have?
We have two vats.
Where is it?
We have two vats of scorpion.
I said that was above table, Stefan.
Oh,
Don't even catch me on that.
Oh, he said
Do we
above
have
table.
it?
Yeah, we have two vats of scorpion honey in Dusted's bag of holding.
Would Galena have been paying attention?
Above table, this is the barrel of honeyed ale that Ali found, of which you drank.
Yeah.
I don't know if
It dry.
It's drunk dry. Okay, I didn't realize that. Okay.
Reuben's Hollow, I'm sorry to say, is no more.
You mean it's destroyed?
To the ground, along with everyone there.
It was when we traveled through it.
Oh,
Indeed.
you mean you've seen it firsthand?
This is
Does the brewery
yes.
still stand?
Nothing stands there anymore.
There's a
I
nice
don't
big
even know
hole in the middle.
Oh my. That is a pity. I invested 10,000 gold in that. Relara will be upset. I was really hoping you would be our saviors, but I shall take the truth to her. I thank you.
You might want to be careful traveling from now.
Oh,
It
yes.
seems few places are safe from that.
It
Drag-
appears to be circling around, searching for something, maybe.
Indeed.
There are far worse things to be scared of than burnt alive by a dragon, I tell you.
And big rats? Giant worms?
Debts, my dear, debts.
Oh,
Yes. I'm afraid they will be coming for me. Unless I can
Why
find
you-
the money somewhere else.
hmm. I see. I don't think we have 10,000.
Well,
How much was she looking for? Sorry.
she said that she was 10,000 gold out of her on her investment.
That was in the brewery, or was it just a barrel?
You didn't ask.
Ooh. That's an expensive barrel. Did you pay 10,000 for a barrel of mead?
up
As
front.
soon as it was further.
It was already paid 2 years ago.
Oof, that's steep.
Yes, and I lent the money from some unscrupulous beast. Well, oh, I tell you what. Perhaps I can cut a deal with you. I might know where to find this creature you speak of. If you're willing to share the treasure or the hoard with me. I mean, every dragon has a hoard, doesn't it?
Well, apparently, but sometimes they're not very good, actually. And this one, if it works for Lich, is probably pretty bad. But there's a chance it's good.
Did you say there is a chance that it is good?
You know, even if a dragon works for a Lich, maybe it finds time to pick up shiny things here and there.
Do you think it would give us the money I need?
No,
Oh,
it's a, what is it, a blue dragon?
I haven't seen it.
It's a blue dragon.
Don't think many of us here in the walled city have, except for the refugees. It hasn't come this close yet.
Well, if I'm trying to think, if y'all, she probably does know that like chromatic dragons are generally known for being evil.
Well, probably. Let's, why don't you give us a history check? I mean, you did say yourself you're not the smartest tool in the box.
No, she is. She tries to remember. She has read some books.
Yeah, and all the books that you've read, every single dragon's an evil bastard.
Damn, even metallic ones. Ooh. Well, I don't think the dragon would give us any money. They're all horrible bastards. But, like, if this one is causing problems anyway, we will probably end up killing it. And then maybe you can have some of the money. But when we will kill the dragon, I don't know, because we don't know where it is.
Well, I tell you what then. I will give you free accommodation. And
Won't
if you-
that put you in more debt?
but if you do kill the dragon, and there is treasure, you might find it in your heart to pay me with interest.
No. You don't need to put us up for free. I won't put someone further in debt.
Alright, then I tell you what. If you're interested in finding the dragon, there is a man. He recently arrived. Some say he's a survivor of a dragon attack as well. But the rumours that I've heard is that he's been closely guarded on the edge of town, and he's seen where the dragon has come from.
Is that so?
Yes, it is. Gareth looks up at her. Woman. Now, didn't we just have a conversation that I was going to introduce them? Hold on. She looks down at him and then she crumbles under his intense gaze and she's like, ugh. Look, I really needed the money, okay? I know that you're going to tell them about Tim, but I just thought if it was my idea, maybe they'd like me more. They They've already said that they will give you the money if they get it. I will handle this. She looks down at him, quite ashamed. And when none of you say anything, she turns around and she slowly walks away. I really am sorry about this. Sometimes,
Mm.
you have to help your family. I had to give my sister a job after all.
So she's in debt to you?
No, city girl, this is where I'm keeping her so that no one can find her. That silly girl. She got mixed up with a loan shark by the name of Baraxis Du.
Araxis?
That is what they call him, or One Eye, although no one would dare say that to his face. He almost leans forward in a whisper. I think it's because he's a beholder.
She's certainly made strange enemies.
Well,
Why would you get involved with the beholder? It's like getting involved with the mind flayer or a lich.
he is the head of the Thieves Guild, but not in these parts. Over the mountain range. But his reach is long. Hopefully not long enough to reach her here.
Yeah.
You could always send her to Jot. That is very far away.
Right. I mean, even if we do find this dragon, its lair, its gold, who's to say the Sultan won't just come in and claim it as theirs? Seems
That-
like the most obvious outcome.
That is if we tell anybody that it had a hole.
Our Sultan is not like this. We do
No?
not want for... As a people, we do not want for treasure and gold. There are far richer things than purely metals.
Yes, I think we were told that magic is important.
It is indeed. What does one have for gold as well if we lose our country to invaders? It is not our way. Me and your memes. But, back to business then. I was about to tell you. There is a lady by the name of Calithra Moonstone that I was going to tell you about and hopefully introduce. She has an office in the back of near the courthouse. She's been studying the history of our people, and she believes that she's found some perverse power that's tying the dragon to these lands. More importantly, my sister was right, there is a survivor. It's an object that is brought back that we are unsure about, and the source of some power. I'm afraid we are inexperienced with these sorts of things, and we had to reach out to some other factions to help. I'm sure you must have seen the knights as you entered. Garrison just near the survivor.
I didn't come through. That was what we walked past earlier, wasn't it?
Yes. Yeah, it was. Well, we've had a
Got a call.
contingent of knights led by Sir Valen of Silverstep. They too had a run-in with this dragon. I think they lost a fair few.
Worth speaking to, perhaps. Maybe get some advice.
That might be called for. But if you're ready to make a move, allow me to escort you to Miss Moonstone.
Thank you.
About this one here.
Point to Ali.
Ah, my sister will take care of him. It looks like he needs the rest. The desert has not always been kind to Ali. I think he's seen too many suns. Come.
Probably be right.
Ah, he'll be fine. He's among family.
Suppose lead the way.
Alright, well, Lara stands up and makes his way out of the pub. The little gilded camel as he moves through the marketplace, almost retracing your steps. He heads down towards the path of Zahab. It's afternoon time, I would say, at the moment now, with the sun slowly moving towards dawn. The knights don't seem to be outside now that the sun's moved over and shifted where the shade is. You do not see them on the way as you walk down. And you make your way all the way down to the bottom of the row of houses. Down to there. Hang on. Alright. The store in front is 2 stories high and it sits quietly at the edge. It's a dusty stretch of sand that you used on your way up. Around the side of the building is a weathered wooden door, marked and fading. Standing outside the door is a figure. She moves with the measured grace of someone who's witnessed the turning of centuries and the rise and fall of countless dangers. Yeah. She's got silver hair, streaked with studs, piercing blue eyes that sweep over the area with a gaze that seems deeper than most. She has bronze skin that bears the mark of long days beneath the sun. Yet she seems quiet and elegant. She's got flowing blue robes adorned with the symbols of Saloon. She smiles knowingly as she looks at Lareth and the rest of you. Roll an insight check for me.
Thank God.
Lunan, you notice immediately she looks relieved to see you all arriving. It's almost as if there's hope burning in her eyes when she looks at you. Welcome. Lareth, I've not spoken to you in what seems like a day. Are these, you sent me a message, are these those you mentioned? Perhaps willing to defend our land more than ever? Lareth looks at her and, well, they are candidates that Alia's met and brought along with him. Well, they sound like they are willing to help. They have experience, having met the creature before. Is this true? She looks at you, each one by one.
It is true.
Luna nods.
Yeah.
We can encounter it. Oh,
What was that, Dustin?
never mind.
Well, the desert has known some troubling days, and this dragon is no mere beast. I'm relieved that you have encountered and survived. I believe it is an ancient force that has been awakened from a long unnatural slumber. It soars the skies with fury, leaving terror and ruin in its wake. I've heard of entire villages burned to ashes. The refugees and survivors here speak only of destruction. And the people here have suffered greatly. You can see they watch the skies, their hearts are gripped with dread even when the breeze stirs for fear of their lives. I fear that this creature, if left unchecked, will spill its rage into the neighboring lands. We really cannot allow this to escalate. Would you aid us? Will you help bring peace to these lands?
Katla has to be stopped one way or another.
She deserves to die.
Before she manages to start up more trouble.
So does her master as well.
You seem like you know this danger personally.
In a matter of
It's the
speaking,
dragon,
yes.
not necessarily the dragon itself.
No, the dragon is quite new.
But the rider, however, is known.
Your cousin mentioned that killing the dragon could be problematic in itself. Not because it's a dragon, but because it is to do with oh my god, I've completely blanked on the name of the god.
Thalos.
Thank you. Thank you. Talos.
And Talos' awakening as an ancient force, this dragon could be tied to it. You are right, my dear. However, we should be thinking of one problem first, and then the other. Somehow this dragon needs to be stopped.
I suppose you don't have to kill it, right?
Do you think as long as we get Kathla, the dragon will hopefully be dealt with on its own?
Given how big it is,
But
it must have been around for a while. It isn't a wormling. It's bigger than the one that we saw.
we shouldn't underestimate that if it has been brought under control by other means than shared objectives, that it might be a little peeved off after it gets released from the bind.
You think it's
That
dead
might-
already?
Well, no, I don't think it's dead. I think it's. I mean, would Katla inspire that greatness in a creature that size? Probably not, right? I'm thinking
she's
magical
not.
means.
Then, if we can break that control, wouldn't it lash out against Katla and the others?
Then it
Well,
might
or
be
everybody.
Means, yeah, it might
But
go
we
on
might even be able
rampages.
to recruit it to our case, to our cause.
Or it could go around and start destroying the rest of the place at random.
Exactly.
It's already
So
doing that,
that's-
so
Yeah, exactly. So it might be necessary to slay the beast regardless. It's my
You
point.
mentioned it was, what, in slumber? Through, what, unnatural means? Or was awakened
I believe
from one?
I believe it was awakened. It is an ancient beast.
I don't think we can take down an ancient dragon.
At least not when it's soaring the skies as it is now.
Even if it's on all fours.
Certainly needs some
They're
assistance.
so big.
But
How-
if you cannot bring it down in open combat, then we have to find a way to do with it. If something is indeed controlling it, it would at least give us a chance to cripple it as well using the same thing.
Right, I mean,
If you wanted to control a dragon, how would you do that?
No, I don't want to control it. I want to try and pacify it as much as possible.
No, I mean, if the dragon is being controlled by someone,
Yes.
probably a Serac, how would a lich go about doing so? You know magic, don't you? She points to Linen and Varus. Better than me.
the degree, I
Maybe you don't count. You just wave your hands around.
Is your Lena hold?
I actually just a question. How many spells does Valorous actually have that require somatic components? just out of left field, and he really has no spells that require somatic. Oh no!
Or you make funny noises. And things just happen. I've never seen you pick up a book on magic in the time since I've known you, okay? Lunan reads all the time. Look at him.
Dustin raises his paw just for a second to sort of like interject on Valorus's behalf because he actually did a lot of reading when we were inside the tomb, and then he sort of was like, "It's not worth it." Lowers his paw again. Ah.
I'm going to try and cast using subtle spell suggestion on you.
What the?
Oh, no.
Is it a
But you
charm?
can't do that. You know you can't do that because she is. You've tried this before.
I have tried it before. That's why. I'm
Oh,
doing
what was
it
the other
so
one you
today.
tried?
Calm emotions.
Is it a charm?
Oh, common.
It is
Yeah,
a charm,
common
yeah.
motion doesn't work on
What?
her. No.
What's the save?
18
No, what,
wisdom,
wisdom?
Oh, you might have a chance with wisdom,
maybe.
but no, not with charisma.
Oh,
Jeez,
She
like
just-
natural 20 on flying into me.
Well, nothing happens.
She glares at him.
You wouldn't know.
Do you not know if it's been cast on you? Like,
Not if
I mean,
it's
he
subtle
will
stuff.
probably make a sentence like the time he was in the market, like, I think you'll find that. Or something like that.
What was the suggestion?
Just gonna be something simple like, I don't know, unsheath your weapon or pick something up and drop it.
oh.
That's it. Just to prove a point
No.
that it's possible.
Oh. Then
You,
she
Oh.
stares at him and says, "No."
Mm-hmm.
you know something you could do with prestidigitation? It has a sensory effect as well. That includes
Does its,
odor.
Oh
does
my
its
god.
toes just or does its toes just curl at the mention of that? Because that's horrifying. Oh no.
I really like prestidigitation. It has so many fun stuff.
No, don't do that.
Agreed.
You just make her soiled.
No, stop it. No skunk odor, no making her dirty, no anything like that, okay? Just stop it. Ah,
Spells like this are possible, but a dragon of that size can't be controlled easily
Well, not easily.
by someone of a
Uh,
power, perhaps. But
Lena, you are easy to control in comparison.
I know, okay? I'm aware that I know I cannot be compared to a big, very old dragon.
And yet we have no chance of controlling you ever.
Oh,
True. I am very impressive. But
no,
that is you. I imagine the Serac could control any of us if he really wanted to, right?
Maybe
I
with
mean,
some old
for a
magic.
brief moment,
I didn't see I didn't see this, but because I didn't see the dragon at all. But was it wearing something when we saw it?
Mm. I
I
don't.
mean, you said that Katla was sitting
Not
on
that
it.
we could see, I don't believe.
Yeah, I don't think so. Because I don't think she even had a saddle on it, right?
I don't know, I
something
didn't
like
see it.
this would require either
I-
a lot of
I
preparation,
think you're right.
a ritual of some kind, or they could be working together for all we know.
Why would
Maybe they've made a deal.
Why would a dragon want to work with a leech?
I mean, was the dragon
We
sleep in slumber on its own accord, or was
Oh.
it trapped?
She points at the
Yeah. But
lady.
yeah, it could also be that they have made a deal, struck a deal, promised the dragon something, or they have common interests.
Is Thalos an enemy of this land?
I thought he was worshipped here. Is he?
he was, and then he fell out of popularity.
Oh.
And then Saloon took over.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, this might be a deal. This might indeed be a deal.
Might need some revenge.
This be something
Yeah.
that your goddess would know anything about?
You could always ask her.
I mean,
Funny you mentioned that. This is the majority of what I base my findings on. Research done in the Temple of Saloon and silent prayer to my god. I think I have something else that might be interesting for you as well. We have a survivor who is actually just inside this small hut here. It's a very interesting story.
Willing to listen.
I think he would be wise, yes. His name is Tarek Sandoval. He's easily spooked and sun-stricken. So I'd handle your questions carefully. And she pulls the tent, the door frame cloth aside as she leads you in. Alright, you guys are literally there. Just so you can get a feel. You step into a very small sandstone walled home. The first area's got a mat and a table and some chairs, empty shelves, but it's through the other side that she leads you into. In front of you is a man. He's got dishevelled dark hair and very tanned skin. His hair is unkempt and it's just the length past his ears. He's definitely been out in the sun a lot because you can see that his skin is caked and cracked and blistered in some places. He looks gaunt. He paces around the room in frantic, uneven steps, his hands clutching something to his chest, almost like a lifeline. As his eyes dart around the room that never focus for too long. It's everywhere. He paces on it. It just wants to bury us all. They just disappeared. Oh no. It's definitely coming. Definitely. After a moment, his trembling almost seems to subside as he takes a few cautious steps back towards the window and falls into the wall and slides down onto his haunches. He draws his knees tight to his chest and give me a perception check, everyone. Yelena and Lunan, he's clutching something in his hands. It's dark black. And as he slides down to the ground, you can swear the light just catches. In the center of what he's holding is this big blue gem. It almost seems to catch the light and sparkle and then disappear as the shadow from his shoulder stops the glimmer. And then he just seems to notice you for the first time and looks up at you standing in the doorway, and you don't know what it's like out there. He swallows. I barely made it out alive.
We did too.
Oh no, not like this though. Buried
No?
in the sand. Suffocating. Being drawn down and hearing muffled screams next to you and not being able to do anything. Is that
All
what
right.
it's like for you?
We only managed to save
Strong
Luna will look at
more than anything.
Valeris and cast a message and say, maybe you can help calm him down a bit. That's only Valeris would hear.
I'll respond. In a similar way. Let's try and speak to him for a little bit. Before
Luna nods.
I'll see if things get too out of hand.
Mm-hmm. You're going to speak to him about...
Where did you have your encounter with the dragon?
It was out in deep desert. We thought we'd found treasure. Ancient relics, maybe even gold. And it was all there, just buried in the sand. Near the entrance that we discovered. There's just lots of gold. He pauses for a while. He almost seems to be staring into space. Give me a charisma check, would you? "21. Crikey. His eyes focus on you, Valrys, and you can almost see some sort of understanding coming across his eyes as he realizes maybe you do believe him. And then he lifts both of his shaky hands up closer towards you. As one hand unfurls, he holds out an object. This is the only thing that saved me, I think. I prayed to Saloon before the sands came alive and swallowed us, and clutched this tightly.
You did well, and I believe you're safe for now.
You notice in his hands he's holding a black key. And
Maybe see that.
I'd take a slow step forward and have a look.
You've seen similar keys like this before. In fact, I believe you're probably attuned to one right now.
Yeah. I'm gonna reach around my neck and pull out a similar key and ask,
do you recall how it might have saved you?
All I could feel was cold. And as I walked through the desert clutching this key, I think that's all that saved me.
Cold.
Cold.
From the key, or?
Yes, from the key.
what color is it?
It is light bluish green. gem in the center is a tourmaline.
I was just about to ask that. I was paying so much attention.
Uh, the when did this happen to you?
It has been days. I've been on the run. At first I could keep count, but as the dehydration and thirst kicked in, the exhaustion just bled from one day into the next. Maybe it was 2 weeks, maybe it was 3.
3 weeks. That wouldn't happen to match up at all with like when one of our keys first had issues, would it?
Let me have a look at there is. I'm not going to ask you for an intelligence check, but yeah, if it's the 21, then that matches up with the key having issues.
I'll telepathically tell the others as well, I guess. That sounds like when we had problems.
I forget. Can we reply in your telepathy or?
I believe so. Yes. Let me double check.
But the key of Mesro telepathically. I mean, what is it doing here?
I mean, I'm not sure. It's strange that someone this far away would have one in the first place. Maybe these are what they're looking for. We had a similar sensation a couple of days ago. Maybe there's others that have...
What is in Mesro? Are you well? Would you be willing to part with the key? Mhm. It will at least, help me figure out what is going on here, I suppose. But it is curious that there's another one here.
Above table? Don't we all four of us have one of these keys already, right?
Nope, I don't.
Who does not have one? Okay, you don't. So you could have.
No,
one.
because mine is in Schultz with Valvis. Oh, sorry, Vago. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'm just asking since you were only allowed to have one key per person, right?
Oh yeah, I'm aware of that. That's also why I'm the one asking, because the rest of you won't be able to take it unless it endangers you.
We can trade trade around and stuff like that.
Yeah, obviously.
Because I'm thinking cold might be good on Jarlena, but that's another question later.
Yeah, but I'm sure we can shuffle these things around.
That doesn't matter now. I was just
No.
wondering if we had someone that could carry it.
Mm,
Okay, cool. Sorry.
yeah.
Awesome.
And
Might have
Hmm?
You see, I don't remember where I left it, but I've lost my pack. We were exploring and I was the cartographer for the area. There is a map in my pack which leads to the hole where we found the dragon's lair.
could you show us where you were attacked? Do you know
I
on
do
a map,
not.
maybe?
We were in the deep
Mm.
desert. I did track when we set out from Quanatsera. It's a lonely town on the edge of the desert.
Mm.
But we trekked for days, and then the desert began to change. A storm rose up, and it felt like it chased us. I mean, there are some oddities in the deep desert, but a storm wasn't natural. And when it finally broke, we had no idea where we were. The desert had changed, but the storm had carved a hollow in the dunes, not 50 paces from us. And below, we could see the glimmer of gold on the surface, on the floor. But after we descended, the sands came alive. And then there was darkness for everyone. I awoke and I was alone. And then I remember walking and nothing else but sand. And then he bursts into tears
Mm.
as he begins recalling the trauma that he's just suffered.
Mm. Mm. I should say. Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
So he had his incident in the desert. He found the key, and then when he was rescued, the village was attacked by the dragon.
Looking at the order of events and everything, perhaps the dragon, or its rider at least, really is after these keys.
Could be. Yes, it could be. I said. Did he manage to get anything else but the key from this location?
He did not.
If the key had been in the lair long enough, I might be able to use the key to find our way to it. With the help of Ayun and some luck.
Ooh.
It's worth a try.
I would have to sleep, or rather meditate on it this night to prepare myself, and then I could see if it would work in the morning. If I have access to the key.
And you can do that once a day.
It's the spell I'm thinking of is Find the Path. And it requires you to have a specific fixed location that I'm familiar with on this plane of existence. If you name the destination, you will. Yeah, I will share it. I only have the link to it. I don't have it. I can't link it right now because it's. But it's a 6th level spell.
Find the path, yeah.
Yeah. That's the text of it. So it could potentially work depending on how much more information we can get from him about the location. And materials needed are my runes worth 100 gold that I already have, and an object from the location I wish to find. So that is if the key would be good enough for it.
The only problem is that I would say the key comes from a destination that isn't specific. Whereas where he was found in the nearest village is specific, but the key doesn't come from there.
Oh, I wasn't talking about finding that village. I was talking about finding specifically the treasure hoard of this specific dragon, where the key was found. But I would know if I cast it, if it gets a fix or just leaves me without anything. And I guess that, or I could, yeah, or I could potentially cast, do an Arcana check if you want me to figure out beforehand if it would work.
Yeah, that's fair, isn't it? because
that's why I'm saying it's like I might be able to do it, but it's a bit vague. But what I would want to try if I did this would be to take the description of the place where he found the key, where he said that the dunes opened up, and take that description as my goal, having the key as my one of my material components, and see if it would. Did you want an Arcana now or later?
you can roll it now.
Mm. 23.
All right. So, what destination would you say?
I would not say a destination, I would describe the destination as the place he described where the dunes had opened up. That's what I would describe. So it would be the lair of this specific dragon, I assume, but I would say it as this treasure hoard. If that would be too vague, it's too vague.
Is it concentration for an entire day?
The spell,
Yeah.
let me just manage my spell list and put it in there for now anyway. So then I can share it. But I believe it is, yeah, it's concentration up to a day.
Okay, but you need
So
to
while it's active,
Uh-huh.
Hmm?
You need a
yeah, while it's active, I can just go in that direction.
But you said you need a full rest
Then
to
I would,
utilize it and cast it, don't you?
yeah, I need to sleep before I can even have it available.
Yeah. You know, I think the way that you've worded it, it will work.
Okay.
Yeah, I think because I'm just thinking and knowing all of the possible areas that is a specific description, the way that you've said it.
Nice.
Okay, then that means that you all need to. Looney can only cast a spell in the morning once he's had his rest. Yeah? Which means
Yes.
that.
I couldn't cast it before that, and then we have to decide also if that's where we want to go.
True. I'm happy to call it a night over here so that you guys can then decide what you want to do.
Yeah.
A question.
Yeah, shoot.
Might be that the dragon's not there at the moment, which is possibly the better option even for now.
Who knows?
By the way, Stefan, may I add the key to the party inventory so people can just, if there has to be an exchange or something, that it's there?
Yeah, please do.